Everyone, is Tuesday. Hope everyone is doing well. We're finally in the beginning of the year, and I hope everyone is starting the year off right, crushing their goals, of course. Um, I just got back from the gym, so that was a great thing. I got my cardio done. I ended last year bulking. Now we're gonna start cutting a little bit. So I hope everyone is hitting all their goals, and we're turning the heat up this year. Today's video is going to be about what lessons we learned from 2022. The three main lessons that we learned from 2022. And the first one I had to put on my list is that patience is key. Patience is key. That is one lesson that I gained from 2022 that I'm bringing with me into 2023. I can't express enough how patient you have to be, especially when you're on your journey, on your path. All the time, in this new society that we're in, we're always chasing that quick fix. We're always chasing that instant gratification. And one thing that I learned last year is that as long as you stay on your path, as long as you continue along the path, however you're going about it, that the universe is going to reward you. But you got to be patient. You're not gonna get the things that you really, really want out of life being impatient. So we all need to learn to exercise patience. We all need to be ready and willing to wait for what is in front of us long term. Everyone's thinking short term. Everyone wants, the fame and and just all these different things right now, right at this moment, and it just doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work. And if it does, I mean, the saying is that nothing good is comes, I messed that up, so my bad. But the saying goes like, basically nothing good comes very quickly. And it's very true. It's very true. Nothing that is worthwhile is going to come to you very quickly. Most things that are worthwhile are going to take you a lot of discipline, a lot of effort, a lot of patience. And that is definitely something that we need to get better at for 2023. The second thing that we're gonna learn, that we learned from 2022, is that we need to minimize our relationships. Minimizing relationships. I learned this the hard way. I can't say that I regret anything that I learned about this last year, but at the same time, it's something that I'm bringing into 2023, and I'm going to definitely be vigilant on doing. For me personally, what that looks like is having more fruitful relationships, more quality relationships, as opposed to having relationships for the sake of having them. And I'm not just talking about, relationships with men or women. I'm talking about just relationships in general, friendships, associates, all that stuff. Sorry guys, I'm sweating. I just came from the gym, like I said. But yeah, we need to be more minimalist about the relationships that we choose for ourselves and our lives, because at the end of the day, we are the company that we keep. So you want to be mindful of that. You want to be mindful of those around you that are just sucking the life and energy out of you, that are taking away from you instead of pouring into you. Obviously, relationships and friendships and all that good stuff aren't just about what you can do for each other, but you want to make sure that since you're on this journey, you want to make sure that the relationships and friendships that you have are reciprocatory, or whatever the word is. You reciprocate each other. You are able to pour into each other and benefit from each other mutually. It's not, one person benefiting while the other person isn't benefiting. You want to make sure that you're both benefiting equally in the relationships, however they are, and just making sure that you have the right people in your circle, the right people around you. I would much rather have one solid person in my circle than 10 people that you cannot trust, that you don't have to rely on. It is much better to have one solid person in your life. So that's the second lesson of 2022, minimalizing relationships. And yeah, so outside of that, if the last thing that I wanted to sorry, I had a brain fart there, but the last thing I wanted to talk about for 2022 was that if what you're not doing, if what you're doing isn't working, the solution can always be to work harder, right? So let's say, for example, right, the gym, dieting, the gym, exercise, all that good stuff. If what you're not doing in the gym, if what you're not doing, dieting, working out, exercising, isn't working, that means you need to work harder. Point blank, period. That means that you need to dig in further and work harder. And the same can be said for anything else, really, honestly. If what you're doing in your business, what you're doing with your relationship, you can use it across the board for most things. If what you're doing is not working, please, for fuck's sakes, just work harder. Dig in, pull your panties up, your big boy boxers up, and just work harder. That's all you have to do. Work harder. And you're going to eventually find a way. The universe is going to eventually reward you for your hard work. But you will not be able to succeed if you stay stagnant on that path and just continue to do the same old shit. The same old bullshit is not going to get you anywhere. And we have to start realizing that. You can't hit the gym, for 6 months straight and then eat like shit on top of it and wonder at the end of those 6 months why you haven't made any gains or why you haven't lost any weight. Of course you're not losing any weight. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. All you're doing is working out and eating like shit. That's not going to get you anywhere. If you want to be shredded, that's definitely not going to get you to where you want to be. So we need to be more willing to work hard. Working hard can always be the solution. So those are the 3 things that I think we need to learn from 2022. I'm curious about what everyone has to say in the comments about this topic, these 3 different things. If you have your own 3 things from 2022 that you would like to hear or you would like to drop in the comments, please drop them in the comments. Again, I hope everyone is doing well so far at the beginning of this year. We're going to continue to crush our goals and we're going to continue to do great things. So I hope everyone is doing well, and I cannot look forward to what results we're going to see at the end of this year. Hope everyone's doing good. Please hit me with the follow and subscribe. I will talk to you tomorrow.